Hello YouTube, this is Keenan Sean's Vids here, and today I'm going to be showing you another Rome Total War online battle. Hurrah, guys! So, as you can see, I have about 5 units of legionary cohorts with decent enough upgrades, and then I have 5 units of these urban cohorts, yeah, and then I have about 4 units of these archer auxilia, which with pretty decent upgrades. They're all pretty good. And then I have 6 units of these Praetorian cavalry, one of them my general unit, fully upgraded unit. Yeah. So I think I brought a decent enough army. I'll tell you my strategy when I brought this army. Why I got €2 of units rather than spreading them out. It's because I wanted my legionary cohorts to take the initial fighting. And that's why I brought lower quality units to the front, and then the higher quality units, the urban cohorts, can just jump in behind. So these guys will get the weakened, soften the guys up while my urban cohorts going for the kill. And my cavalry, I wanted the cavalry advantage as well because I desperately wanted it for some reason in this battle. So because it was Rome, I think, but I was facing off against Score, so I said I'd bring a cavalry advantage, and I didn't bring that much missiles because I didn't really want that many, but I just brought enough so I could, defend myself. So yeah, the battle's about to get started, and let's go and take a look at my opponent's army. His name is, let me see, Nigel Macaulay, and let's just take a look at his army real quick. He has 4 units of these legionary first cohorts, 2 peasants, generals, 6 archer auxilia, and 4 praetorian cav. Okay, so he starts moving his infantry up, and so do I though, but I really move up my archers. I want to take out his archers as well. He seems to have left them in tied formation rather than putting them in loose. And yeah, so as I said, I usually saw my Carthage videos that I just run up my Balearic slingers first, usually. But I just said, and just no defense from my other 2 troops, but I just said I need to defend these guys because I'm not Carthage. Carthage is a different faction altogether. So I just ran up my cavalry and my infantry, and then my opponent does something and he doesn't really rectify it at the end. He puts all his legionary cohorts into testudo, which is a bit stupid. He thought I was firing at them. I was actually firing at his missiles units back here. Not really doing too much damage to them though. Maybe I am firing at them, but I don't really think I was. So I said, oh, he's in testudo, this is my chance. So I just marched my units up. I'm definitely going to win the infantry fight. Because see, it doesn't really have that many units. So they're pretty decent enough upgrades, but they're not really brilliant. And I said I'll just move my cavalry to the sides and engage so that I can keep them busy. I thought I was easily going to win this battle because I had numbers and my units have decent enough upgrades. His cavalry has decent enough upgrades as well, but so I just said I'd get one legionary cohort and 1 urban cohort attacking these guys, and there will be 4 down here attacking this guy. So it'll be a bit of an uneven fight for that guy, but so as you can see, there's the cavalry fights getting on the way. Yeah, and no, Praetorian against Praetorian. Yeah, so they're pretty getting beaten up pretty bad. And my urbans haven't really marched up yet for some reason. They must have been firing their thingy. Yeah. And my cavalry's pretty winning this infantry fight. Let's just take a look at my archers real quick. They're not really doing well, but that's not really what I brought them for. I didn't want the missile advantage. I just wanted them to be distracted by my archers, and it's working perfectly. They're not even attacking any other part of my army except my archers. So yeah, I'm just basically won the cavalry fight, as you can see. I try to do some hammer and anvil strikes, but then the general spots it. I don't know why he didn't bring him out before, but I was about to attack him, then I did a hammer and anvil strike. This is something you don't want to do, turn your back to a full-out charge, but I did it anyway, so let's take note of that, YouTube. He's doing pretty good, but I'm gonna win this battle anyway because I've turned my units to face the cav. Oh, he marches in peasants. I didn't see that before, but I can go ahead and get an hammer and anvil on this real quick. yeah, so I keep marching, attacking him and out. And the reason why you want to do this for noobs or anyone is that like the charge gets a lot of damage done, and it gets a high morale damage as well. So look, I kind of marched them off, and it does more damage than if you were fighting them normally. And I just let my infantry taking on those thingies. The defeat seems certain though, and I just march my cavalry will attack them, and I'm just like, this battle is basically over. He doesn't really have anything left. This battle was actually pretty easy. He should have probably brought a bit more infantry. I would have had a bit more trouble. His cavalry was okay. I don't know why he spent so much money on an army like this. Oh well, you live and you learn. Anyway, I'm just taking all these armies down real quick. Just trying to get rid of them all so I don't have to worry about anything. And I just chase these guys down. So this battle is basically over. So yeah, anything to learn from this battle? Probably be to bring a bit more infantry. He didn't bring that much infantry. His cavalry was okay, but it wasn't brilliant. He must have spent a lot of money on that Roman general and his upgrades. And I actually ended up killing this general in a while. So yeah, he brought a lot of archer auxilia, and he could have pressed that advantage a bit more. He could have taken his units out of Testudo before I charged. He still did pretty good, but I basically won that fight. It was a pretty easy victory. I knew what to do, and yeah, and I charged these guys in the back as well. So you can see by the dead bodies, it was an easy victory for me. I just chased down the rest of his archers, and that's really basically the end of the battle. I'm just chasing them all down.
The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
So yeah, there was his general gone. I had to kill these guys. These guys came back from routing. I had to kill all these archers. That's basically the end of the battle. Yeah, he could have pressed his archer advantage a bit more. I mean, he could have. When I had all my units engaged, he could have moved them around and fired in the back of my units, but he didn't. Another bad thing he could done. Another bad thing he'd done is bringing out his cavalry. I would have just let my infantry be engaged and then attack the cavalry. Not to say I'm a brilliant player myself, but I lose battles, I win battles, probably about a 50-60% ratio. Not massive, probably even a 40% ratio. But yeah, that's basically the strategy. That's basically the strategy you need to follow, and yeah, and just a little shout out to all you Total War fans. I'll be getting probably be getting Napoleon Total War. I have Napoleon and an Empire right here in the Game of the Year edition. I have all the expansions and everything. I bought it for €18, which is pretty good. But it's just my computer's not good enough. It's not a brilliant PC, as you can see. If you can see, the game's a bit lagging a tiny bit. You could have seen it there a few minutes ago, but luckily I might get mine upgraded somehow. But that's, when I do get it upgraded, you'll be able to see some Napoleon Empire Total War battles and some Shogun battles. But Rome's good as well. I mean, I might be playing Rome as well. So yeah, that was the victory. Okay guys, let's just take a look at the stats real quick. Yeah, so I had 742 men deployed, and he had 735, so not that much difference in the numbers. I got 683 kills, he got 358 kills. I had 407 men remaining, and he had 37 men remaining. I don't know how that happened, because how do you take 300 away from that and you only get 37 men left? Oh yeah, the kills. I was talking about oh yeah, that came from my one. 600 something from that. It's 37. That's a pretty good. That's pretty good kills. Anyway, that's this is Irish. This is Irish General, as I'm called on this, but King and Sean's to you, and this is King and Sean's vid signing off. See you, YouTube. Hurrah!